Hi everybody, it's Jeff, and welcome to my little film studio. Yeah, it's kind of fun, huh? So anyway, today is Sunday, January 30th, and I hope you're having a great Sunday. I hope it's been relaxing, and maybe you've gone outside and enjoyed the weather for a little while. But either way, I hope you've had a great day and you're preparing for tomorrow, which is Monday. Weekends go so fast, don't they? So, first of all, I would like to start by thanking everyone who has donated to my kidney journey. I really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I have just had the best team behind me through all of this. Back when it started in 2016, you guys have just always been there for me, and now you're coming through for me again, and I thank you so very much. There are not words to express how grateful I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I would like to thank you for tuning in and watching. This has been fun. It's been an experiment in a way for me. But yeah, it's been fun, and I hope you all have enjoyed what I've done so far, and I hope you enjoy what I have planned for the future. So on that note, that takes me to thank you again for all of the title submissions that you posted on, or that you commented on my post with when I asked for name suggestions for my video diaries, for what I'm doing here. I just felt like it needed a name, something to go along with it, and I didn't know what that was, so I reached out to all of you, and you came through with flying colors. I mean, there were lots to choose from. And I have chosen a name for my video diaries, and it is going to be revealed at another time. I have some things in the works right now planned for this, and I don't really want to say too much about that because I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I'm going to hold off on revealing what the title is. But yes, I did get it from a suggestion on that Facebook post. So thank you. I can't say who first posted it, otherwise you could look and that will give it away. Well, part of it. I've kind of changed it a little bit. But anyway, thank you all for having so much fun with that. That was just a fun post reading everyone's suggestions. So thank you very much for that. Excuse me while I take a drink of water. So, now I would well, more than kind of, I would like to tell you about my week. If you watched the last episode, I think it was, I talked about someone who I know that is a potential donor. And she made it through the first 2 rounds, which she's the only one that I know of out of the people who were going to try that has actually made it through the first 2 rounds. So then the 3rd round was for she and I to both go to a lab here in Amarillo, and they drew some blood from us, and they FedExed it right off to Fort Worth to Baylor. And Baylor was going to run some tests on our blood together. Now we did that, let's see, tomorrow is Monday, so it would be 2 weeks ago tomorrow that she and I went to this lab and they drew this blood. So, you know, we knew they were FedExing it to Baylor, but still we didn't know how long it was going to take. So, you know, every other day she and I would kind of touch base with one another. Have you heard anything? No. Have you heard anything? No. So this past Tuesday, my phone rings, and I don't work on Tuesdays because I do dialysis on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so I don't work on those days. So I was home from dialysis. I was crashed out on the sofa, and my telephone started ringing, and it said Fort Worth. And usually when it says Fort Worth, it's Baylor. So I get all excited because this is a huge test that they were running with our blood. What they were doing basically was mixing our blood together to see if it was compatible, to actually determine if she is a match for me or not. This is the test that will determine that. So, we're both waiting on pins and needles. I see my telephone ring on Tuesday of this past week. Fort Worth. Get all excited, answer it, and it's actually my new transplant waiting list coordinator, who I have never had the chance to talk to, and so she chose this moment to call me. So there's a little disappointment there, but her conversation, she was asking me if I had any questions, things like that, and I did, and she answered them, and she basically told me that where I was on the waiting list, that I could literally get a call any moment for a kidney. That's how close to the top I am. So what started as disappointment quickly turned into excitement, because she really made me excited and full of anticipation. Yay. Which is great in small doses, but these are not small doses. So anyway, I had this conversation with her and hang up with her, and I'm really feeling good about things, but at the same time I'm going, oh crap, I have so much to do to get ready. I mean, it's just, one thing after another, and things just start flooding through my mind, and all this good stuff. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, I go to work at the Ronald McDonald House, and I don't even remember what time it was, but I went over and checked my phone, and there was a text message from this potential donor, and she wants to stay anonymous, by the way, and I totally respect that, so that's why I'm not saying her name. So anyway, I had a text message from her, and she was wondering if I had a moment to talk. And, I was right in the middle of something at work, so I asked her if she could give me about 30 minutes. Well, she was going to be unavailable in about 30 minutes, so I said, you know what, I get off at 3, so why don't you just give me a call anytime after 3? So she said she was going to give me a call about 3:45. So, sorry. So I get home from work, crash on the sofa for a little while, kind of waiting for her to call, and right on the money, 3:45, she calls. And she had told me earlier in a text message that she wanted to talk. She's had some thoughts. She's had some thoughts that she wanted to talk to me about, I think is what she said. So anyway, she calls, we chit chat and everything. And then she tells me that Baylor called her, which I thought, well, they haven't called me. And then she said that they told her that she is a match. She's a match. So, this was my reaction when she told me that too. I'm having a lot of trouble wrapping my brain around this right now. Because it's something that I've been thinking about for almost 6 years now. And suddenly it has gotten very real. So yeah, she's a match. Now, there's still some more testing that she has to go through. One that she'll be able to do here in Amarillo, and then when she passes that, because I know she's going to pass that, then she'll go to Baylor for some more tests there at Baylor in Fort Worth. So, we still have some road to travel, but it's basically from here on out just making sure that her kidneys and her heart are healthy enough to do this. But I don't know, I have a good feeling. I just have a good feeling. And I think she has a good feeling too. It's, you know, again, it's hard to wrap my brain around the fact that someone would volunteer to do this for me. I didn't ask, I put it out on Facebook and said, hey, if you're interested in being tested as a match, let me know. And my blood type is O positive, and she said she read that post and she thought, well, my blood type is O positive. And she said that a voice told her that she needed to do this. So she's doing it, and she's my match, man. It's just so overwhelming, and I think any one of you who has even somewhat followed me through this journey can understand how overwhelming it is for me. And I'm just so thankful that I had many friends who stepped forward and said that they wanted to do this. That I have that many people in my life that would want to do that for me. That's pretty overwhelming. And there is no real way to ever really thank all of you for that. Even the ones who've sent me prayers from home, I feel it. You know, when I was in the hospital that first week, and it just seemed like everything was crashing down around me, and I finally went to Facebook and I told everyone what was going on, and I felt everyone lift me up. I felt the prayers, I felt the good vibes, and I feel that again, and that is such a warm feeling that it's hard to put into words. And there is no real way to truly thank you all for that. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So, here we go, y'all. This is gonna happen. This is happening. I'm getting so close. So close. Thank you. Thank you all very much. And, yeah.